This one started out as a Malian standard and became something else entirely. And somewhere in between, Mariama came up with a drum groove, a bass line, and a reminder. While we should always follow our passions, some of our desires shouldn't be chased in the first place. Hey folks, Eric from Orchestra Gold, and this is the Gold Transmission. Today we're going inside diyanye. Let's go. Supremacy is resurfacing, it's loud, and it's not even ashamed of itself anymore. All of the skeletons are out, and underneath it all is this belief that some lives matter more than others, are more deserving of resources and abundance than some others. In the US, this shows up as a centering of whiteness, but it's happening everywhere in many forms. And I gotta be honest with you, some days it's just too much. It's like the world is too broken to fix. And then I tell myself, this larger world is made up of smaller worlds. And while my world may not be everything, it is manageable. And so I ask myself, where does supremacy live in my world, in my communities, and in me? If you know anything about me, you know that I love West African music, especially the stuff from Mali. And the deeper I go, the more I see that my tools for understanding that music come from Black American music. The rock and roll, Motown, gospel, blues, soul, funk. In fact, most American music traces its roots back to Black musicians. And at the same time, and you can listen to a history of music in 500 songs if you contest this fact, white musicians earned far more for the music that they borrowed. Because you wouldn't really have Rolling Stones without Martha and the Vandellas. You wouldn't have the Beatles without Little Richard, and you wouldn't have Led Zeppelin without T-Bone Walker or Albert King. And while this is all kind of a familiar story, it's helpful to ask, where is it still playing out today? And where am I still benefiting from it? So I want you to know, when you get to know a band, you're also getting to know a set of values. And for us in particular, the values that we want to espouse are to a world where everyone has an equal shot, a world where everyone can belong, and a world where all of us can be truly free. This song, diyanye, has its roots in a standard that's been played in the music of Segu, Mali, for a really long time. Some folks call it Masa diyanye. Mariama heard that, she built her own version around it. And there's some overlap between that and what we do, but our version's quite a bit different. On my end, that guitar part came from my own kind of fiddling around with that standard. Mariama heard me playing it, and she just directly downloaded this bass line and drum groove that she wanted to hear with it. It was all kind of fully formed in her head. Those were all of hers from the start. A big influence on the second part of this song was a real deep cut from the New York salsa scene of the 60s and 70s, a track called Anabacoa. And the group is Grupo folklorico y experimental nuevayorquino. So that's the folkloric and experimental group, Nuyorican group. And if you know that record, you'll immediately understand why. And if you've never heard that record before, I strongly urge, go out and find it right now, because it's amazing. And then there's this hard rock dimension to this song that I really love. I had a great time on this track, channeling my inner Dave Navarro. And this is the one song on the album where I got like a real guitar solo. Shout out to Luke Bacé, who engineered the overdub and the original recording sessions. He did a great job with the guitar on this track. Let's talk about the lyrics. So, diyanye means insatiable desires, or desire is insatiable. It's actually in loose conversation with the first track on the album, Diyanye. That track is about passion and love and community. This song is kind of like the other side. The theme is this: some desires that we have, they're just never going to be satisfied, no matter how much you indulge in them. And in this world that we live in, it's like the world is constantly feeding us these new things to want. And this song is a gentle reminder that not all of your desires come from your higher self. One of my favorite things that she does in this song too is she calls out each member of the band by name. Erich plays guitar. That's one kind of love. Kevin plays bass. That's a sort of desire. Aaron plays drums. That's another kind of desire. Mariama sings and dances. That's my passion. It's this beautiful moment where the whole band gets named and kind of celebrated inside this song, which is really about discernment. Let's go over to Mariama and talk a little bit about the lyrics. Mariama kabe jakite.
Namo.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Good. Good to hear that.
And you, ikakene?
Alhamdulillah, nikakene.
Yeah.
What is ikakene for the people that don't speak Bamana?
How are you, or how are you doing?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Do you want to talk about diyanye a little bit for the people?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. What's the message for diyanye
Diyanye is like something you like. Yeah, diyanye is something you like. It's not just one thing, it's many things you like.
Okay. Okay. And what's the message about things that you like? What do you want to say with that?
The message is everything we like, we don't have to do everything we like. Yeah, we don't have to do everything we like because it's not good for us. For example, okay, like see, ice cream. Many people love ice cream, usually summertimes. And we love ice cream, but it's not good to eat ice cream every day. It's not good for us, but we like. But we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
We have to be careful. Or you can love somebody, and if the person don't love you back, it's too bad for you. You have to leave.
Yeah.
But you don't have to rest because you love.
Yeah.
Why I'm saying don't do everything you like.
Yeah.
It's not good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm understanding you. I'm going to say it. So it's good to do things that we like, but we also have to see that sometimes we like things that are not good for us.
Yeah.
And so we also have to think about the impact of the things that
exactly.
we
You
like.
have to think before.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there is that song something that you came up with on your own? It's your own song?
Yeah, it's my creation.
It's your creation.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So you've told me before that this is one of your favorites. Why is that?
Yeah, I love diyanye so much because it's a little bit different from other song. Yeah, it's mixed.
Yeah.
With salsa. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do you remember how the song started?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember. And one day when I am in my room watching my Nigerian movie.
You and your Nigerian movies.
I love Nigerian movie. It's helped me a lot. And I hear you playing guitar. I say, wait. I say, oh, Rick, what you playing? That one is nice. Maybe if you change a little bit, and I have some sound for that. Eric said, really? I say, yeah. And me and Eric, we changed a little bit. They changed the bass, and I gave the drum set sound. I said, okay, we can play drum set like that. And yeah. And and you give your idea, and I give my idea, and yeah.
I remember we made that one together, but I remember that you had the bass line in your head.
Because I love bass.
You love bass?
Yeah.
I think we have a picture of you playing the bass from back in Mali, right? You used to play bass.
Little bit. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you also, because you had the idea for the drum groove on this one. Dum dum dum.
Yeah.
Dum dum dum. Where is that? You, or is that from Mali rhythm, or?
In Mali, many drum set play have different idea to play, and for me, many times I don't need to listen Mali drum set and to do my music, and because if I wanna sing some song and the drum set sound can come easy. It's easy for me to come, even the bass, and accompaniment, and yeah.
So it's almost like you don't search for it; it comes to you.
Yeah, many times it's come to me. Sometimes when I'm in the bus or in the market. Yeah. Why I say music is my destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It finds you.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm just curious, if you have an idea, it comes to you. Do you remember it, or do you have to make like a voice message to yourself, or how do you remember it?
Yeah, sometimes I have my phone. If something come to me and I did voice in my phone. Yeah. But sometimes I don't forget, but some I forget because it's come. If I'm not have my phone to take, it can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Come easy and go easy.
I know, right? It's funny.
Yeah.
But I think you have a really good memory because you remember a lot of things more than me.
Yeah. Everybody have some, and God give you something I'm not have, and God give me some, and you know have. It's same for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to share about diyanye kotesa?
It's okay.
No problem. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mariama.
You are very welcome. And
Shukran. Ba. Inse.
No, if for me, unse, for you, umba.
Okay.
Yeah, anything kosobe mean is thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to dance around with the demo recording a little bit. A few things to think about going into it. This demo actually doesn't have vocals, at least on the first part. And anytime you hear what sounds like an organ in our demos, that's kind of me approximating a horn part. It's a trick I use to kind of sketch out where the horns are going before we get into the studio. There's also this tremolo effect on the electric guitar in the demo. In the studio version, I actually went with an acoustic guitar, and I recorded those acoustic overdubs at home after the fact. Let me play for you just the tremolo effect on the beginning guitar. There's a section where Mariama came up with both the call and the response for that salsa part at the end, and she sang both sides of that herself, and I just took that response and put it on the organ sound in the demo. So again, that lick comes from her. Listen for that. Okay, let's check out the demo now. It's a little bit rough, but you can really hear where it ended up going with the full horn section with the band in it. And in the studio, those horns actually opened up the rhythm section a lot more. A few things actually didn't survive the journey from demo to studio. That tremolo effect on the electric guitar, I loved it so much, but I just couldn't replicate it. And we ended up going with the acoustic, which is, it's just a different texture. And there's a vocal part at the very end of the demo that Mariama ended with, and that's just not in the final version of the song. A whole section that just quietly disappears. I think the song is ultimately better for it, but it's an interesting alternate timeline. Okay, now let's talk about the studio version of the song. Here's kind of what it all became. A few things to listen for before I play it for you. So again, we worked with Sergio Rios on this album. He did something really special on the bass drum on this track, and the crystal bowls you hear in the background. I just have crystal bowls at home. I'm a huge fan of crystal bowls. I listen to them all the time, and I don't really know how to play them very well. So the thing is like a little wobbly, but maybe that's part of the charm if you find it charming, or if you really know how to play crystal bowls, it's probably really annoying for you. But again, as I said before, Mariama's drum groove and the bass line are really the engine of what this thing became from start to finish. And with that salsa part at the end, listen for the call and response. Remember that piece that we listened to in the demo? Check out what that became between the vocals and the horns. She built that whole thing herself. Here is the studio version of Diyanye Kotesa. Okay, that's it for this one. This is Erich Huffaker, Orchestra Gold. This is the Gold Transmission. If you want to go deeper, the vault is where we keep the good stuff. Get access to these episodes first before everyone else and ad-free, plus demos, unreleased recordings, behind-the-scenes music, and more. It's a pay-what-you-want subscription model. It's our version of Patreon, and you can get in for as little as $4 a month. It's at orchestragold.com/vault. And we really do like hearing from you. What did you like? What did you not like? What do you want more of? Reach us at orchestragold@gmail.com. Okay, see you on the next one. Peace, everybody.